Episode 3.
Woohoo! Okay. It's like getting my oxygen. It's not that I'm tired. Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to NBA 2K TV. I know that you guys have been having a really fun time scanning your own faces to put inside the game, but did you ever wonder how we get our athletes' entire bodies into the game? Well, fortunately for me, I got the chance to find out firsthand. I'm at King's Media Day and I'm about to get my face and my body scanned, and I'm not really sure what I'm in for, but I want to give you guys a behind the scenes look. Tim! Hey!
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You ready?
I guess so.
All right, let's get started.
Okay.
We need to get earrings out, hair back.
For the scan, I had to remove all jewelry, slick my hair back, and step into this crazy room with bright lights and 88 cameras on me.
So hold nice and still. I'm gonna come around the front. Excellent. I want you to give me the biggest, happiest smile you can give me. Hold still, 3, 2, 1, hold still. This time I want you to go. That's it, 3, 2, 1. Excellent.
I was in this room for about 7 minutes doing a bunch of different facial expressions and body movements so the cameras could catch every little detail about me.
That's it, eyebrows up.
Talk about being in the spotlight. I can't wait to see how I will eventually translate into the game, and being the first women's basketball player to ever be scanned is pretty dope. I was thrilled that you guys loved my chat with Ernie Johnson in last week's episode, and this week we get to hear what the big dog has to say.
You like to hear my to-do list every day?
Sure.
Wake up, 9, 10 o'clock,
Okay.
30 minutes, 40 minutes on the treadmill.
Okay.
Then I gotta watch Jerry Springer.
But wait, you have to eat breakfast after you run, right?
Yeah,
What's your go-to breakfast?
Sausage, egg, and cheese wrap.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
so after that, I watch Jerry Springer,
Okay.
and I watch Maury Povich. And then I go to my office and look at my email and see if I have stuff to do. Like Einstein said, things you can get access to, you should never memorize. So I don't memorize schedule, I don't memorize names, I don't do any of that. I got my iPhone, which is my assistant, so.
So what about like family and friends' birthdays? Do you remember those?
Not at all. It's not that I forget on purpose, it's that my mind is always moving. The next big thing at our house, like we're trying to come up, me and my crew, we're trying to come up with the next great invention. So we're at the house like trying to make crazy inventions and nothing works.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have 4 snakes.
What kind of snakes?
I don't know. I just went to the pet store and said, give me those. I don't know.
So you don't know if they're poisonous or whatever, or they're just kind of chilling?
Hold on, let me call my assistant. They're ball pythons.
Oh, so they're big.
No, they're little, they're babies.
Oh, when I think of boa, I think the ones that like go around your neck and kill you.
Well,
you know what I'm talking about?
Well, they can't get that big, but they're not that big. And I'm looking for a tegu lizard. And I think I've spotted one. One of my good friends told me there's one in Tampa. It's pretty big, 6-foot cage, ready to go.
It's a 6-foot lizard.
No, 6-foot cage. I don't know how big the lizard is.
Okay. Who would be your #1 choice of celebrity or NBA player to play against in NBA 2K?
Well, I'll play against anybody, but ironically, I've never played using me. I've always played using a shooter, Larry Bird, Curry, guys like that, because I was never a great shooter. So in a video game, when they come down, cross, and shoot from the top of the key, it always looks pretty. So every time I play, I always pick a team that has a lot of shooters.
Who's the next person that you want to compete against?
The inventor. The inventor of the game, whoever that is. Whoever you are, I want to play you. For all your patents. I win, patents belong to me. Deal?
Some high stakes. You're a pretty big competitor, so I don't know. So did you expect that it was going to be that kind of experience being in that suit? In the motion capture suit?
Well, I know about the motion capture suit. I was one of the first athletes to ever try it out. way back in the day when they first invented it, but now it's much more advanced, especially the guy that had us doing this all day. He had us doing about 100 T-poses all day, but it was fun. Great time.
So if there's another pose, not the T-pose, it's kind of boring, seems like for you. What would be like the signature Shaq pose for motion capture? So what's your favorite part about working with Ernie then?
Well, Ernie is fabulous. He's a professional. He has a golden voice, and he always sets us up to, make us sound somewhat intelligent. But Ernie is the best in the business.
You guys have a great chemistry, and what I thought was really funny watching you have nicknames for just about everybody and everything. So I want to know some of your nicknames.
Well, Shaq, Diesel, Big Aristotle, Big Cactus when I played in Phoenix, Big Shamrock when I played in Boston. My new one, El Padrino Negro, because I'm big in the Hispanic community. Big Doctor, Big Intelligence, Big Dummy. A lot of names. Too many to go on.
You said Doctor in Intelligence, and you have 4 degrees now.
Yes.
Can you tell me about them?
Street degree.
Okay.
Because I'm from the streets.
From the streets of?
Newark, New Jersey.
Okay.
AKA Brick City. Bachelor's.
For your city.
I have a bachelor's. I have a master's in business. And I have a doctorate. And I will be attending law school hopefully in January. Hopefully.
So that'll make 5.
Don't tell anybody how smart I am.
I won't. That'll be our little secret.
2 + 2 is 5.
Oh, we pound it?
Yeah.
In your first couple years, you did a lot of things besides basketball, like in a lot of entertainment and music, and that's really inspiring to me because no one was doing that before, and you kind of paved the way because now all athletes are doing that, So I want to know now that you're in television, what other hobbies you're doing now? Like, are you still into music? Are you still doing some acting?
Believe it or not, I'm a DJ now. I did my first gig in Vegas, had about 10,000 people there. It was pretty good. I've been doing that since '88. When I first came out, I wanted to maximize my potential, and I could only do that by taking advantage of certain opportunities. A lot of times just doing other things, it was never about the money. As a youngster, we all have dreams, so even kids today, they see their idol in the movies and they say, I want to do a movie. So I'm just walking around one day and the guy says, hey, I want you to be in a movie. I had to take advantage of that. On the way to the basketball court, I was LL Cool J. Then when I got to the basketball court, I was Dr. J. So, I used to freestyle in the mirror and do all that. And, I said, hey, I wanna rap with my favorite rap group on the Arsenio Hall show. I did that. Record companies loved it. They offered me a record deal. I had to take advantage of that opportunity. Growing up, looking at Michael Jordan and his shoe, when I became a pretty good high school player, I said, you know what, I wouldn't mind having the Shaq shoe. So everything that I've done, if you look at the Shaq O'Neal brand, it's a fun-loving lifestyle brand, but it's a brand that, I always wanted to maximize my potential and take advantage of good, fun opportunities.
So what advice would you give young kids, probably a lot of them that play the game, that aspire to be NBA athletes in the future or be in your position on television now?
Well, I was just always telling them to follow your dreams, work hard. One, it's not easy. And two, you have to have a lot of luck. When I retired, because I retired 2 years too early, because I had to leave the game because of injury. I had a lot of businesses and a lot of things going on, but I had no idea what my next move was going to be. So I consider what I'm doing luck. So, you gotta have luck, gotta know people, and you have to be humble. When and if you become big time, if you step on people, that's not good.
I think that's a good little message. Hey guys, I'm back with Mr. Mike Wang.
Hey Rachel, it's good to be back again.
Some more drills. We're going over ball handling today. We have 2 of the best dribblers in the league, Chris Paul and Jamal Crawford.
I met Chris Paul.
Yeah.
He's super nice. You know what he said?
What?
He said that I had the best job in the world
That's awesome.
Which I thought was hilarious, being a pro
Yeah.
basketball player, that they would say that. So everything for the ball handling is all on the pro stick, which we've gone over last couple videos
Yes.
with shooting. But now, you're not gonna hold it down, you're gonna flick it, like
Right.
tap it. All right, stand next to me. Here, we're gonna show you the basic stuff first.
All right.
All right, so if the ball's in your right hand, just flick the stick to the left, flick the pro stick to the left, cross over. Flick it toward us now, so down. And you'll do it behind the back. There you go.
Got
You
it.
do it like back right, you'll get like a between the legs. So basically wherever you flick the stick is kind of where you want the ball to go.
Got it.
All right, spin, we're gonna twirl it. Twirl the stick and let go. Nice, he's got a nice spin move too. Yeah,
He's
got
nasty with
he's
his
got really
handles.
sick handles. If you're holding down the sprint button and you flick the stick in different directions, you'll get different moves. Okay?
Cool.
So they're like, we call them escape, like escape hezzies, like that, where you clear more space, or escape crosses, step back. So hold down sprint and then
So
just
these are
tap the
probably
right stick.
really good when you're in the backcourt.
Yeah, definitely. You want to use them. It's good for like setting a guy up. Oh, speaking of setting a guy up, so if you are, this is new to the game this year. So stand next to me again. It's easier so we can explain it. So if you tap the pro stick toward the basket, you're gonna get a signature sequence. So the ball's got
Awesome.
that.
Woo.
And so that out of this, you can chain into other dribble moves. See, Chris Paul's a different one.
That's sick. Let's do it at the same time. Ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so he's got a very different one than mine. But yeah, you want to use these to set your guy up. So if you see, when you do these moves, the defender's going to react to you. Like if you know, like you did a little jab with your left foot there, he's probably going to shift to the defender's going to shift to your left. So if he does that, then you can just take off, get to the rim. So there's driving moves too. If you're moving, same deal. If you're driving toward the basket, tapping the stick in different directions will give you different moves too.
Awesome.
Jamal, he's got a really nice behind the back move. So drive toward the basket and then tap the right stick away from the hoop. He's got a nice behind the back. So he uses this all the time.
Oh, that's-
See how he skips and gets so much space?
So much space.
So do that, like if you do that move and then you shoot out of it, you almost always get an open jumper. Which for him, it doesn't really matter so much, you know? I miss him. He used to be a Bull.
Now
back
he's
in
in
the day.
LA. He went
was a
Hollywood
Clipper.
on ya.
I know. Very fun team to watch, though. I love
So
the
much
Clippers.
fun. Seeing their signature moves right here makes
Yeah.
you want to go take it on the court.
My favorite's Derrick Rose. I love his. He's got a little stutter step, chop step. So yeah.
What about Kyrie's?
Kyrie's is crazy. He does like, you know, he's real low to the ground.
Yeah.
He's got just, yeah, Kyrie's one of those, I think he might have the best handle in the league. It's debatable.
And
It's-
there's probably more dribbling stuff you could teach us about.
There's always more.
Always
There's so much
more.
more, but we don't want to overwhelm people.
So we can
Yeah,
have you
start with
back
the
again
basics.
though.
Sure, why
All
not?
right.
Yeah.
He said sure, guys. We'll have him back again. And now let's get into what happened during last weekend's Rival Day. We had a ton of new members come out for the Rival Days last weekend, which made for some awesome competition. And it looks like Sunset Beach is still holding it down and dominating the My Park Championship, totaling 37,690 wins. Nice work, Sunset. Last week, however, Old Town made a big comeback, surpassing Rivet City for the #2 spot with about 27,000 wins. But guys, this was a really, really close race for that #2 spot. And shout out to Blessed Brinson from Sunset Beach. He's contributed a total of nearly 300 wins for his community and racked up 195 just this past weekend in the My Park Championship round. Keep up the awesome work. And you know the deal. Whenever your community loses on a Rival Day, the winning team tags your courts for the entire week. So Rivet City and Old Town, do you want those Sunset Beach logos off your court? Then you better get to work and make sure you ball out in the next Rival Day. Your community is counting on you.
This all set in the pit for Brown. Oh, get it!
have been putting a lot of attention into my park these past couple of weeks, I want to shed some light on the awesome outfits that you guys chose to wear inside the park. So I want to see your best park swag. Submit to us your best photos of you looking all swagged out to NBA 2K TV at 2ksports.com or share the photos on social media using the hashtag MyParkSwag. I'll be showing off some of the swaggiest outfits on a future episode. Thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, and make sure that you stay tuned because next time I'm going to be hanging with JaVale McGee and also having some Halloween fun. I'll see you soon.